like to welcome you to the September 23rd, 2025 Hibbing Public Utilities Commission meeting. All commissioners are present. We'll call the meeting to order. Mr. Peterson, are there any adds or deletes?
There are none, Chair.
Perfect. We will move on to approval of the minutes. We will approve the minutes, looking to approve the minutes of the August 12th, 2025 Commission meeting and August 25th, 2025 Commission closed session summary.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes.
Support.
Support by Commissioner Sandsted. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do we need to have anything else on that, or are we good?
We need to just publish it into the record, and it is
Perfect.
there, so.
Okay, awesome. We will move to Citizens Forum. I have nothing today for Citizens Forum, so we'll go right to the consent agenda. Consent agenda item A, approve invoices greater than $10,000 and approve the bills and ACH transfers dated August 7th through September 17th, 2025. Item 5B, approve the payroll, paid, and overtime report for the August 21st, September 4th, and September 18th, 2025 pay dates. Item 5C, approve employee overnight travel for Q4 2025. Item 5D, ratify hiring of Kendra Powers as Senior Director of HR and OD, effective September 8th, 2025. And item 5E, ratify request for community contributions as listed. Wishes of the Commission.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Hart,
Support.
support by Commissioner Babich. I'm actually going to just, for discussion, I'll just say really quick, I just want to welcome Kendra on board to HPU. Really glad that we found a person of your experience to come on and help us with our HR and our development. So welcome to the team, and we're really glad you're here. So thank you. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
As opposed? Motion carries. Let's see, we'll go financials and risk management. Item A, approve July and August 2025, approve July and August 2025 interim financials. Mr. Peterson.
Thank you, Chair Bayless. Commissioners, ahead of you is the financial report for both the monthly statements for July and August. If you recall, we held a very early August meeting, so the financials were fresh off the press. We've included them here for your review and approval. If you have any other questions, happy to answer that. And this is the first time you're seeing the August financials as well. So for the 8 months of 2025 ended August 31st, the utility stands at operating revenue of $1 million for the first 8 months, compared with $1.6 million for the same period in 2024. And for our total change in net position, we are at $2.9 million compared with $2.1 million for the same period last year. And the increase in 2025 is largely due to an increase in capital contributions of $1.9 million. So that's outside grants that we received for our water projects in particular. So August financials continue to be in line with budget. Overall income is expected to be within 1% of budget, and we're on track to be hitting that. So that's due to a lot of the work of throughout all the departments of the utility, and revenue expectations in line with forecast. So that's all I have for the financial report.
Any questions for Mr. Peterson? Okay, looking for a motion to approve the interim financials.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes,
Support.
support by Commissioner Babich. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item B, approve resolution 25-08, providing for the issuance, sale, and delivery of a utility net revenue note series 2025A. Mr. Peterson.
Thank you, Chair Bayless. Commissioners, ahead of you, you may recall from April of 2024, we requested application to the Public Finance Authority for the state of Minnesota, and that's the state of Minnesota's water bank for public entities. And if you also recall that for the first time, we requested to be an issuer as HPU, not through the city of Hibbing. And what that means for the residents, the ratepayers, and taxpayers is that the PFA requires basically the city's bond rating to back that. And while these still have some guarantee of the GO, the fact that HPU as issuer restricts much less the city's general obligation funds. So rather than maintaining the city's guarantee of the whole face value of the note, we only have a very small piece, and that's to maintain an annual debt service reserve account. So this small change in who is listed as the issuer on these very low-cost notes from the Public Facilities Authority will save additional bonding capacity to the city of Hibbing and allow HPU the recognition of its uniqueness. The only other city that issues PFA debt this way is the city of St. Paul, which also has a separate Public Utilities Commission. So we're not the capital, but we're the iron ore capital.
Thank you, Luke. Any
Make a
questions?
motion to approve.
Commissioner? Motion by Commissioner Stokes,
Support.
support by Commissioner Hart. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Luke. Item C, 6C, approve purchases of vehicles, equipment in alignment with HPU fleet planning. I will read through them quick. C1 aerial lift line truck in the amount of $428,451. Do you want to take these one by one, Luke, or we just want to do a slate?
It's chair's prerogative, but I think we talked about these at the work session last month, so it is chair's prerogative. We want to discuss each one. We do have the line crew here, representatives of the line crew, and both Samantha Adams and George Pogachnik, but I think we discussed these at length at the work session.
Okay. Does anybody have an opinion on how we handle those?
I'm fine with the slate.
I'm fine with them. I was just gonna say the same thing.
Okay, perfect.
I just have one question.
Go ahead, Commissioner.
I just wanna know about this air compressor. What is it? And what's it for? Because it's awfully expensive. Does anybody know?
Which one are you talking about?
There's an air compressor that's for the
Is that the VMAX?
VMAX air compressor
Yeah.
outfitting from ERC in the amount of
yeah.
$39,375
Yeah,
for a truck?
can we table that one? I just want to make sure I don't pass any misinformation on for that. Chris Adams is not here right now unless, George, you're able to talk, but
George Pogachnik, my crew. If you're talking number 3, discuss water crew truck with VMAX compressor for about $93,000, Jeff.
Yes.
That's the water crew, that's what they use for blowing out the standpipes to get full of mud and dirt and valves in the streets. So they can get their key on it and turn
Okay.
on it, so that's why they need a compressor on that truck. If not, they have to pull another separate trailer.
All right, thank you
Does
for
that
the
help?
clarification. Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
George. Does that work, Commissioner?
Absolutely.
Perfect. All right, I'll just read through them quick and then we'll approve them all at once if that's good. So we'll go aerial lift line truck in the amount of $428,451. Heritage tension tugger in the amount of $100,000. Water crew truck with the VMAX compressor in the amount of $93,256. And then the 2 service trucks in the amount of $111,426. Wishes of the commission. Motion approved by Commissioner Hart, support by Commissioner Sandsted. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6D, approve Miller Roofing and Siding for power plant roof replacement in the amount of $31,840. Luke?
yes, thank you, commissioners. We went out for estimates for replacing power plant roof. More than 2 quotes were provided, and Miller's is the lowest quote, and so we're recommending the lowest cost replacement for the roof to Miller's Roofing in the amount of $31,840.
Looking for a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes,
Support.
support by Commissioner Babich. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6E, approve Omen Industries for butterfly valves in the amount of $31,197.23.
Thank you, Commissioner Bayless. This request is for 4 36-inch butterfly valves with a total cost of $31,197. This is a sole source from Omen Industries. Due to the fact of the age and the style of our condenser, there are not a lot of these around, so this would qualify for sole source bidding under public purchasing rules, and we request to award that to Omen Industries in the amount of $31,197.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes. Support by Commissioner Sandsted. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6F, award public bid 25-04 for high voltage breakers to Hitachi in the amount of $740,000. Mr. Peterson.
Thank you, Commissioner Bayless. Commissioners, as you recall from our discussion at the work session earlier in the month, we received 2 quotes, or 2 bids for a public bid for circuit breaker for the high voltage 115 kV transmission project. And the 2 quotes are presented here. GE's Vernova circuit breakers were actually lower cost initially. They did not have the tariff information fully identified in there. The item was that it would be mentioned later when they knew for sure, and then they were not able to meet project deadline. The Hitachi circuit breakers came in at $840,000, which was higher than the GE Verona. However, they will arrive by October or September 15th, 2027. So with that, we recommend awarding the high voltage circuit breaker to Hitachi in the amount of $840,232.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes. Support by Commissioner Hart. Any discussion? Luke, everything's on timeline, our schedule that we intended to be with this?
It's a little later than our schedule, but I think we're prepared to deal with that, so.
Okay. Hearing no other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Luke. Item 6G, approve advertisement for bids for 2025 hydrant replacement projects.
Thank you, Commissioners. We've been working with the team, both at the city and the fire department, as well as our internal team, to define the list of priority fire hydrants for the year to go out for bid for. And we are, if the commission approves advertising for bid, we are hoping to advertise starting tomorrow, and then to bring back the final bids for commission action on the 28th of October at the next action meeting. And there are maps of the suggested, of the involved hydrants in the packet as well. So for the public at home, fire safety is a high priority for everyone at the public utilities and the fire department in Hibbing. And these efforts will allow hydrants to operate fully throughout the city, so.
Perfect. Okay, looking for a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Babich.
Support.
Support by Commissioner Sandsted. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Luke. On to policy and governance. Approve the internal posting and external advertisement for biomass technician.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioners, ahead of you is the request to approve posting and advertise externally for the entry-level positions on the firing line. As is normal, when we have progression through the ranks, we have to replenish through the bottom. And these are needed positions as trainees on the firing line. So with the commission blessing, unless there's any questions, we'd like to move forward and have these posted.
Okay,
And to clarify, this is for 2 trainee positions.
2 training positions. Okay. Commissioner?
Just one question. Luke, why internally and externally, why not?
Is Kendra in the audience? Kendra, can you speak to why we want to advertise externally as well as internally? Sorry, she didn't know I was going to throw her on the spot, but.
Commissioners. The idea would be to post internally and externally in case or to get a permission for that in case we don't have internal candidates. We can look external too. So we're just kind of fast tracking to get people in.
All right, thank you.
Okay,
And if I could go out on a limb, if,
go ahead.
Just a question as I'm looking at the job descriptions, there's some red lines and language. Some of it's struck through, some of it's new, maybe new looking, underlined. Is this agreed upon? What is this new language?
Ms. Powers, are you able to speak to the job description changes as well? Sorry, we're gonna take full opportunity of the fact that we have an HR person now.
Glad we have you with us tonight.
Happy to be here. The thought was with talking to the plant manager and Paul Plumbaum that it would benefit the organization to change like the hours, to put them to 8-hour days instead of 12-hour days for operational needs. So that was part of it. And there was one other, I think there's one other change on there too that I can.
Training?
I'm sorry.
I think it's around training must actively pursue training.
It was this, the ability to obtain a driver's license.
Yes,
With air brake, yeah.
They deleted the need for the driver's license. That was scratched because I believe that was on a previous job description. But then it would be just that the minimum certification that they need, that they would be able to obtain that and actively pursue that within the first 90 days. Because I believe there's probably issues in the past in the history of that. So it was just to protect us to make sure that, from my standpoint, for full transparency, if we have somebody that's hired into that position and they can't obtain it, we'd have the ability to kind of wash them from that position if we had to.
Okay. Do you have thoughts or comments on that?
I think my first question is, was this like mutually agreed upon? Is this just something that we put out describing, or, you know? I think what I'm asking, these changes have been vetted and we're not gonna have pushback on it afterwards?
In relation to the union, I think.
In relation to the
yeah.
union, I did not talk to the union. I'm not sure if any of our other management staff did. I know we had, from a management standpoint, we had internal conversations, but I can talk to the union about that. I'm more than happy to do that too, and we can bring it forth later if we need to for follow-up.
Thank you, Kendra.
George, do you have anything to weigh in with that, or are we good for now? I'll give you the option.
She hasn't, management hasn't talked to me about it at all. I know that there's some issues that we have with the plant that we need to get going on this and get some positions filled because of the possibility of you guys might needing 4 that I see from the union side of things, not just 2. Other than that, we were gonna discuss it at our union meeting this Thursday. And I'll get back to her on some of the changes that we recommend or whatnot, so, but it hasn't been discussed with us. Most of it's pretty straightforward. I mean, anytime you're removing something, we have no problem with that. Like removing the ability to obtain a Class B with air brakes within 6 months. That's really hard to do nowadays with the fact you gotta do the 80-hour course through the college. It takes a lot, some of that can take a lot longer than the 6 months. So with the new federal rules. So there's some stuff like that that's, Kendra's been really good to work with. And we'll figure it out, move forward.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Thank you.
yep.
Thank you, George.
Okay. Looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Stokes,
Support.
support by Commissioner Babich. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Mr. Peterson, any new business?
None.
Any old business? We covered that. Looking for a motion to adjourn? Oh,
It's regarding AMI metering,
Yes.
and I think we've not come up with a good plan for implementing it, or a schedule, or even talk of commissioning it. So, I was hoping at the next, work session, we could have a schedule, a plan, and, some dates with that. Otherwise, I just think it'll never get done. So, if management could put that together, that would be awesome for the next working session. Do we need
Sounds
that
good.
in motion, or no?
No, we'll get that
thank
to
you, yeah.
No problem.
And we've had some internal conversations, just nothing we felt comfortable sharing yet, so this will give us the onus to put that on there.
Yeah. Well, Thank you, Commissioner Hart. Appreciate that.
That's all I had.
Okay. Anybody else? All right.
Motion
looking
to
for
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner
Support.
Stokes, support by Commissioner Sandsted. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting's adjourned.